Dealing with wet shoes today, so I'm going to start with dry toe socks. Next layer up is Rab vapor barrier socks. This will keep the moisture from outside getting into the inner layer. The inner layer may get sweaty, but once it sweats out, my feet shouldn't sweat too much more. So it'll stay relatively dry in a wet environment. And on top of all of that, I've got some Darn Toughs. Here you can see all three layers: toe socks, vapor barrier sock, Darn Toughs. And then you put your shoes on top of all of that. Moment of truth. How do these do when wearing wet socks and shoes? Sweaty, but not soaked. Today's hike started with the rain. The rain stopped. This setup kept my feet feeling pretty good in the rain, but once the rain stopped and the water wasn't soaking through everything, it got hot. So I'm gonna take off this vapor barrier layer and just switch back to my normal 2-layer sock setup. You can see how the vapor barrier sock kept my toe socks fairly dry. Switching back to the 2-layer sock setup, it feels cold when you put this on because this was still a bit wet from the water on the outside, but given how hot my feet were getting, it should dry off nice and quick.